It's going to be really fun. I think when they announced that they were expanding the Big Ten to some of the Pac-12 schools, I was like, finally get a chance to play against some people that I grew up playing against, which haven't really gotten that opportunity since I went to the Big Ten, because most people didn't go to the Midwest schools, but I was super excited for that. I don't think I've ever really played against Lauren, like, other than in practice, so it'll be really fun to get to compete against her at such a high level.
I guess you almost had the reunion last year, right?
Yeah, I know. I was excied for that too. Whether it was going to be UCLA or LSU at that point, it was going to be really cool.
Just what is, I guess you guys have gone and had your own careers, but how close of friends have you stayed, and how much do you kind of follow each other, you know, and now at this next level?
Yeah, I think we've both followed each other a lot. Just both of our programs have really blown up in the past few years too, and I mean, we both just love to see each other succeed, and really happy that we're both doing so well at such a high level.
Jeff and I was wondering how anyone you played ever got a rebound in high school.
I don't know. Probably didn't.
I mean, just how fun were those years playing with Lauren? I mean, it sounds like you guys had a lot of success and everything.
Yeah, it was really fun. I mean, for me not to be the tallest girl on my high school basketball team is kind of crazy. Not to be the tallest girl in my high school, like even outside of basketball, just us like walking around in the hallways. I think it was a really good confidence boost for both of us, not to feel like we stood out too much because we both had each other. And then, yeah, playing basketball together was just crazy because who has two, like, 6'4" plus people on their team? But, yeah, it might, like, bring me back a little bit to high school days. And now that I'm a senior especially, it'll be such a weird and really fun reunion.
You won 2 titles together, is that right?
Actually, well, technically only one. COVID messed up one that we should have won. Competed for another one and then lost in the Final Four. But
is that your junior year you won it?
Actually, I guess we never won one together because I won my freshman year, and then sophomore year we lost in the championship, and then junior year they canceled it. Senior year we lost in the Final Four. So I guess we've never actually won a state championship together.
Did they cancel it before the title game?
Yeah, we played the Final Four, and then like right after that they canceled it, and it was going to be a rematch from the year before. So yeah.
So you got to the final, and then that day.
Yeah, we won the Final Four game, and it was going to be against Jana Van Geitenbeek, who plays at Baylor now. She was on the Cherry Creek, who it was going to be against, and they canceled it like 2 days before. Yeah.
No, it's been a while since you guys were teammates, but I mean, do you feel like you have any intel or insight that, you know, can maybe even slightly make a difference on Sunday?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, obviously we went against each other for 3-4 years in both high school and club practice, so I feel like I know some of her tendencies. Obviously she's gotten a lot better, and so have I, so I feel like watching film and kind of seeing what she's worked on too, but I do know a lot of her tendencies, I feel like.
Hannah, what's this game mean for you with another top 5 team coming to cover Hawkeye, and a big opportunity for you guys as a team this time of year?
Yeah, I think it's really exciting that we get this opportunity to play them, and on our home court, you know, our fans are always really helpful for games like this, and just playing against such great talent really makes us better, so I think that's exciting too.
And it sounds like you guys got 2 days off in a row, which is probably doesn't happen very often this late in the year. Just mentally, I guess, how big of a reset was that, and how much do you feel like even something so small like that can make a difference?
Yeah, I think it's great, especially our bodies. You know, so late in the season, we're exhausted just like everybody else is, and having 2 days off back to back is just it's life-changing.
Very timely too, for this big game.
Yeah, it's very timely.
I mean, do you treat it like an off day? Like, do nothing? Like, how do you take advantage of off days at this point in the season?
I cleaned my room yesterday.
Me too.
Yeah,
we don't have school.
We don't have a lot of time, especially since the Big Ten tournament's coming up, catching up on homework, stuff like that. We're student athletes. Gotta remember that.
So it's best to just kind of shut off basketball on the off days?
Yeah, some of us get in small workouts, free throws, whatever we need to work on, but I think our bodies need rest at this point.
Since you guys were both going through the recruiting process at Iowa, how have you seen that change for the Hawkeyes in this program with everything that's gone on in the last 2 years?
I'm not a great person to ask because I committed so early, so I don't remember what it was.
Like the
It was
change
so
in
long
what?
ago.
Just like, how is that, has the recruiting changed at all with like the fact that you guys are selling out back-to-back years and that sort of thing, and the end level of energy that's at the games, and what you're able to tell prospective recruits compared to what player guides were telling you guys when you were on visits here?
Yeah, I mean, I guess a little bit. I feel like the culture has really stayed the same. Like they were selling out even before Caitlin was here, and they like consistently had so many people, and like the fans kind of stayed the same. Obviously, our like overall like reach has increased a lot, so I feel like that draws in maybe some better ranked recruits, but I feel like it still draws in like the same type of people that really match the culture well.
And I guess what's the Lauren Betts matchup look like from your vantage point?
I have to box out. Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge for me for sure. Just making sure I'm pushing her out as far as I can. You know, she's like a foot taller than me. Not a foot, but yeah, it's gonna be a challenge for me. Hopefully, Addie's gonna do great. So
Is this a pace game where you want to really get out and run?
yeah,
Sure.
yeah, absolutely. I think I could beat her up and down the court for sure. Best we can, most people.
Addie, just coming off of Monday, you know, there was some positives to take away, obviously, frustration at the end, but just the week, or I guess the 4 or 5 day gap, I mean, how much do you guys kind of feel reset and locked in on, you know, finishing the regular season strong, and then obviously March gets here and you guys know all about March?
Yeah, I think that game really, I mean, we were so close and they were such a good team, and it just like kind of reinforces that we can play with anybody and we can compete with anybody. Like they think they're ranked 8th and UCLA's been 1, 3, whatever, but we can stay in the game against really high level opponents. And then I think having a few days off, and I mean 4 or 5 days before we play UCLA to prepare, is huge for us at this point in the season, and it's definitely going to help that we're here at home and have our crowd to help.
Talking with Sid and Lucy over various points coming down the stretch here, they both have the end nearing has kind of caught them by surprise. Has that been the case for you too?
Yeah, it's so weird. Like we have 3 regular season games left. This season's gone by so fast, and I mean the 4 years in general, but especially this season.
Just how much is your career-ending urgency? How much is that part of, you know, what's already a lot of urgency as the season winds down?
Yeah, I think just leaving everything out there, having fun, enjoying the last few weeks, month, however long it's going to be, trying to extend it as much as possible, and you know, getting big wins is going to help that.
I appreciate it.